1. Hook microservices sound appealing, but they can ruin your project if used too soon. What if I told you that many startups fail because they jump into microservices before they're ready? Stick around, and I'll show you how to avoid that pitfall. This complexity can lead to confusion, higher costs, and slower development. If your team isn't ready, you'll end up battling issues instead of building features. 3. The simple explanation: microservices break down applications into small, independent services. Each service handles a specific task, communicating over a network. While this architecture offers scalability, it's not for everyone. A monolithic approach, where everything runs in a single codebase, can be much more efficient for smaller teams or projects. When your app is small, and your team is even smaller, microservices can do unnecessary overhead. Think of it as trying to build a skyscraper when you haven't even laid the foundation. 4. Real-world example: let's talk about a real-world incident involving a startup called BookBuddy. They initially developed their book-sharing platform as a monolith. Their team was just 5 engineers. After 6 months, they decided to switch to microservices, believing it would make their product more scalable. They spent 2 months re-architecting their application. The result? Their deployment times increased from 30 minutes to over 3 hours. Bugs started piling up, and communication between services failed, leading to a 20% increase in downtime. Instead of the anticipated growth, their user base plateaued, and they lost potential investors. They eventually reverted back to a monolithic structure, but the damage was done. 5. What to do instead if you're facing the microservices dilemma. Here's how to decide if you should stick with a monolith or pivot to microservices. Step 1. Assess your team size and skills. Team size: if your team has fewer than 10 members, consider sticking with the monolith. Microservices add overhead. Skill level: ensure your team understands concepts like API management, service orchestration, and containerization. Step 2. Evaluate your application's complexity. Features count: if your app has fewer than 5 core features, keep it simple. Dependency mapping: create a dependency map. If services are tightly linked, a monolith is better. Step 3. Analyze your user base. User count: if you have fewer than 1,000 active users, a monolith will likely be more effective. Growth projections: assess growth. If you don't anticipate rapid scaling, avoid microservices. Step 4. Consider deployment frequency. Deployment times: if your deployment times are under 1 hour, stick with a single codebase. Release cadence: if your releases are frequent, microservices can complicate that process. Step 5. Get feedback and iterate. User feedback: always gather user feedback. If users are satisfied, focus on enhancing your monolith. Iterative development: use agile principles. Improve your monolith before splitting it into microservices. 6. Common mistakes. Here are 5 common mistakes teams make when considering microservices and how to avoid them. Mistake 1. Jumping in too early. Fix: use the team and complexity assessments from step 1. If you're not ready, don't rush. Mistake 2. Not understanding inter-service communication. Fix: educate your team on protocols like REST, gRPC, and message queues before making a switch. Mistake 3. Over-engineering solutions. Fix: keep your architecture simple. Focus on essential features before complicating your stack. Mistake 4. Ignoring deployment complexity. Fix: consider C/CD tools that simplify deployments. Ensure your team can manage them. Mistake 5. Neglecting monitoring and logging. Fix: implement tools for monitoring and logging early on to handle potential issues. 7. Quick checklist. Team size: 10 or fewer? Stick to monolith. Core features: fewer than 5? Keep it simple. User base: under 1,000? No need for microservices yet. Deployment time: less than 1 hour? Avoid microservices for now. Feedback loop: regularly collect user feedback. 8. Summary plus CTA: microservices can offer great benefits, but they're not the right choice for every team or project. Assess your team size, application complexity, and user base before making the leap. Remember, building a strong foundation is crucial. If you found this helpful, Drop a comment below about your experiences with microservices. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building scalable applications. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.